My name's Carmen. My brother was an addict. Earlier this morning, I'm sorry, I forgot. Before I came to Al-Anon, I was a chef. I still am a chef, I guess, just a different kind. My brother and I, we used to cook together. Especially when we were kids, food was like our common ground. We decided we were going to open a restaurant one day, and had a name picked out and a vibe and all of that. My brother was the type of person who could make you feel confident in yourself. You know, whenever I was a kid and I felt bad, or I felt like I didn't want to do something, or I was scared, he'd come up to me and he'd say, stupid, but he'd say, let it rip. He was loud, and he was hilarious, and he had this way of just entering a room and getting a read on the temperature just like that. I wasn't built that way, man. I had a stutter when I was a kid, and that made me not want to talk. I did bad in school because I couldn't pay attention, so I didn't get into college. I didn't have any girlfriends. I don't think I'm funny, but I always thought he was my best friend. He knew everything about me, and I knew everything about him. But apparently everyone else thought that too, because that's just the type of person he was, man. He was magnetic. And I didn't know he was using drugs. So, what does that say about me? We started to grow apart as we got older, I noticed. I realized I didn't know anything about him. He stopped letting me do the restaurant one day. Just caught me off cold, and that, that hurt, because we had this connection through food, and he had made me feel so betrayed and hurt. So I was just like, okay, fuck you, and it flipped the switch. And in my brain, I thought, I'm gonna go work for the best kitchens and the best restaurants in the world. Fuck this mom and pop restaurant shit. And I did. That's what I did, and I got my shit kicked in. I separated herbs, and I shucked oysters and clams and uni, and I cut myself. And I got garlic and onions and peppers in my fingernails and in my eyes and my skin from the cuts. My stomach was fucked, and I had calluses on my hands from the knives. And it was everything. And a couple of years later, this funny thing happened, which is like, the first time in my life, I started to find this station for myself. And I was fast, and I wasn't afraid, and it was clear. Like, I knew what vegetables go with what proteins to mix together, temperatures, sauces. And when someone came into the restaurant that was new and training to stage, I'd look at them like they were competition. I'd be like, I'm gonna smoke you, motherfucker. I felt like I could speak the food. Like I could communicate through creativity. That kind of confidence. You know, it was so new. To finally have something I was good at. And it was so exciting, and I just wanted him to fucking know. All I wanted was a good job. He'd fucking respond. He would never fucking respond. And the more he wouldn't respond, the more our relationship kind of strained. The deeper into this I went, the more I cut people off, the more I separated, the quieter my life got, the better I got. The routine of the kitchen was so consistent and exacting and busy and hard and alive. I lost track of time and he died. And left me his restaurant. Over the last couple of months, I've been trying to fix it because it was in rough shape. And I think it's very clear that me trying to fix the restaurant is me trying to fix whatever was wrong with me and my brother. And I don't know, maybe the whole family, because that restaurant, it has, and it does, it means a lot to people. And it means a lot to me. I just don't know if it ever meant anything to him.